What is going on, everyone? Thank you for joining me for another video. It is your host, Crypto Glenn. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you decided to be here with me, and I appreciate that. Before we get started today's video, we talk about, is this the official start of the bull run or not? Just want to make a quick housekeeping note that if you want to reach me, you can always find me here on TikTok at Crypto Glenn. Keep in mind that it's probably going to be a little bit easier to find me here, as well as get quick updates. It's just a little easier to kick out videos here on TikTok versus on YouTube. You can also find me here on Twitter, again, at Crypto Glenn. And this is always a good place to reach me. Tweet me, ask questions. We get to have dialogue there. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. Is this the actual start of the bull market for cryptocurrency? The number one thing that we have to take a look at here is currently, where is Bitcoin at in conjunction to the death cross that just popped up a few days ago on the weekly. You see here, we've been trying to push up to above 25,000. That's kind of where the injunction is at this death cross. What I think we need to do here is actually have a strong daily close above the $25,000 area. You can kind of see here that on the 4 hour, this has been an area of contestants for us here. We actually did a little bit of a push above 25,000, and really what should have been our continuation candle to actually signify that we were going to push beyond this price area. We actually started to give a lot of that momentum back and actually fell below that $25,000 area. Now, if you go back and you want to take a look at where 25K has been a level of resistance for Bitcoin, we don't have to go back too far. In fact, we can go as far back as August just to kind of see where, in fact, that has been acting as resistance for us. So again, also using a couple other indicators whenever I'm looking at this, I definitely think we could, in fact, see Bitcoin retrace a little bit because we are in a little bit of overvalued territory. Our volume is actually starting to drop off for the bids, and we're looking at the VPVR. What we're seeing is here is our price that we're at right now is not the strongest bar on this VPVR. In fact, we're actually going to be hanging out at around this mid $24,000 range. So I wouldn't be surprised if the daily candle actually closed in this area, and I think this is something to be mindful of because Bitcoin has been running hot over the last few days, and we definitely need a little bit of a cool off period. Something else that I think is probably worth mentioning is when you take a look here at the weekly, you see here the amount of volume as price is going up, the amount of volume is actually starting to taper off. So that's a little bit of a bullish or a bearish divergence that's starting to show up in the chart. Again, as price is going up, your volume's going down. As price is going up, your volume is actually starting to cool off. So again, Bitcoin's running a bit hot, and I wouldn't be surprised if this could potentially be some manipulation from the whales in the market, and we'll go ahead and take a look at that. Just a few things to kind of take a look here. The S&P is having a very, very good day, as well as the dollar, right? Now, normally the dollar, the DXY, and Bitcoin, they actually have an inverse relationship. Whenever Bitcoin is moving up, the DXY is moving down. But today they actually seem to be moving in the same directions, which is a little bit unheard of. And this kind of gives me pause for concern, and almost makes me wonder if this is maybe manipulation from whales trying to get people excited about the potential of the market creeping back up before maybe pulling support and bringing us back down here. So just a couple things that I think folks should be mindful of in terms of maybe not getting a little bit excited about what we're seeing here in the market. Again, if you did in fact get in here, we were talking about this on a couple lives ago, Bitcoin being at the 618 level for the Fibonacci and just riding that all the way up. I mean, if you're taking a look at this, what percentage move is that? It's around a 15% move if you're using 10x leverage. Again, that's around 150% return for your money there. Again, assuming that you are in fact using leverage. So again, something to be mindful of. I'm not really confident in where Bitcoin is at right now. I'm not really seeing this continuously push up. If by some chance we do in fact push beyond 25, I'd say your next price target range is probably going to be around 30,000 before we actually run into significant headwinds and resistance at 30,000. But that's just where we're at. Obviously, I wouldn't be in a long-term trade right now if I wasn't already in one. And maybe the best possible place to be is maybe somewhere on the scalping side or maybe even the day trading side. But again, that's a trade that you're going to have to be mindful of, and you can't really walk away from it and take your eyes off of it. In all honesty, unless you're an experienced trader, the risk to reward ratio is probably not there. So again, if I'm on the sidelines, I'm probably just waiting to see if the market is going to form structure before making one move in any direction before I actually decide to jump into a trade. So that's today's video. Just wanted to keep it very short and concise for you, kind of keep it objective. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach me on TikTok and or Twitter as well as here, and I'll definitely be happy to answer any questions that you guys may have. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for joining me. Peace.